Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Thursday, October 7th, 2021. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in this game, you have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at the Rams versus the Seahawks for Thursday Night Football. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers. The way that it's structured here is I have the distance to the Super Bowl up top here. Right here is the location of the game, city, state, stadium name, coordinates. Right here, I keep track of home team records for the regular season. So, for example, this will be the 65th NFL game for the season. Home teams can get their 32nd win or their 34th loss. Right here is the regular season head-to-head matchup between the two teams. And then the home team is structured right here. Their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback's record, their name Gematria. And then at the bottom here is the away team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback's record, their name Gematria. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with the home team. I'm going to show you why Seahawks could win this game, and then I'm going to show you why the Rams can win this game, and then it'll just be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. So let's start with Seattle Seahawks. So this game is taking place in Seattle. The word Seattle sums to 107. This game is being played on October 7th, written 10/7. And it's in Lumen Field, which sums to 101, the 26th prime number. Seahawks can get their 26th regular season head-to-head win against the Rams, 101, the 26th prime number, as they sit on 20 head-to-head losses against. Why is that important? Because 20 sums to 107, and it also sums to 26, today being October 7th in Seattle, Seattle 107. And so the Seahawks can be 26-20 for a head-to-head record against the Rams with the win in Lumen Field 101, the 26 prime. 20 sums to 107, October 7th in Seattle 107. Russell Wilson, the quarterback for the Seahawks, can get his 101st regular season win for his career in Lumen Field 101, as they get their 26 head-to-head win, 101 the 26 prime. Similar to Monday Night Football, if you guys saw the numbers for Monday Night Football, the Seahawks could win in the same fashion numerically as the Chargers did on Monday. What do I mean by that? Well, on Monday, it was the 64th NFL game, and the Raiders quarterback got his 64th regular season loss. Home teams on Monday picked up their 31st win for the season, as the Chargers became 3-1, like 31 for a record, as the Raiders became 3-1 for a record for the season with the loss. So the same thing can kind of happen here. This is the 65th NFL game. The Seahawks coach can sit on 65 regular season losses as a coach for Seahawks with the win, and it'll be the 313th day of Russell Wilson's current age. 313 is the 65th prime number. It's the 313th day of his 32-year-old age. Home teams for the NFL can get their 32nd win as Seahawks become 3-2, like 32 for the season, as Rams fall to 3-2, like 32 for the season, which is basically identical to what happened on Monday with the Chargers and the Raiders, except it was the number 31 on that day instead of the number 32. But in the 65th NFL game, home teams can get their 32nd win. It's the 313th day of Russell Wilson's age, the 65th prime number. He's 32 years old. What else? Pete Carroll, he can get his 148th regular season win as a coach for his career. Today does have 148 date numerology on the Hebrew religious side. Today also has 58 date numerology. 58 sums to 115. Seahawks can get their 115th. Seahawks coach can get his 115th win as a coach for Seahawks regular season as he sits on that 65. Seattle Seahawks sums to 92. And the Rams quarterback, Matthew Stafford, can get his 92nd loss regular season for his career playing against the Seattle Seahawks. Rams coach Sean McVay sums to 31. This is it is the 31st day of the Hebrew Civil New Year. 31 is the 11th prime number. Rams can fall 1-1 like an 11 on the road as they fall 3-2. Seahawks become 3-2 for the season as they become 1-1 like an 11 at home for the season. And 129 days to the Super Bowl. Russell Wilson was born on November 29th, which kind of has that 129 look to it. And then the word Seahawks sums to 129. So that would be the numbers for the Seahawks to win this game. A little bit more home teams could be 32-33 with two quarterbacks. One's 32 years old and one is 33 years old. And so that would be if the Seahawks win. So let's look at the numbers for if the Rams were going to win this game. If the Rams are going to win this game, it might be, we might have to go back to the number 20 again. It being October 7th, 107 in Seattle, 107. And we know the word 20 sums to 107. And the Rams could become 2-0 like 20 on the road with a win. They would become 4-1 for the season, like 41 with the win. And they would have Matthew Stafford as their quarterback, 179, the 41st prime number. 41 is the 13th prime number, and today does have 13 date numerology on the Gregorian. It also has 22 date numerology on the Gregorian. 22 sums to 39 and 78. This is the 9 quarterback versus the number 3 quarterback, 3993. Matthew Stafford can get his 78th regular season win as Rams coach sits on 22 regular season losses. Pete Carroll, it's 22 or a total span of 23 days since his birthday, since his 70th birthday. 70. Doesn't sum to anything that jumps out. But with it being 22 date numerology, 22 days or total span of 23, the 23 would come into play because Seahawks can become 2-3 like 23 for a season record with a loss. And they would become 0-2 at home, which is just a reflection of the number 20. Home teams could sit on 31 wins for the season with the loss. Today with 30, this is the 31st day of the Hebrew Civil. And in regards to it being 129 days till the Super Bowl, and Seahawks quarterback born on 11/29, where Seahawks sums to 129, it also sums to 48. Russell Wilson could get his 48th regular season loss 129 days till the Super Bowl. And it kind of 148 just kind of looks like an extended 148, and so maybe this is where the 148 comes in at. 148 instead of 148 here for the coach, it could be 148 for his record. And then Seahawks would get their 21st head-to-head loss against the Rams, 21. Just like 22, 21 also sums to 39, this being the number 3 quarterback versus the number 9 quarterback. What else? Oh yeah, Lumen Field sums to 47, being on 47 North Coordinate. Sean McVay, he can get his 47th regular season win potentially as he sits on 22. One thing that I did miss though for Sean McVay, he could get his 23rd loss on the 257th day of his current age. 23 sums to 55, and 257 is the 55th prime number. So that would actually go against the Rams. This one's kind of a tough one. 91 date numerology on the Hebrew religious. Could be why Matthew Stafford sits on that 91. 91 is the 13th triangular number. 13 date numerology. Rams could become 4 and 1. 41 the 13th prime. Matthew Stafford 179 the 41st prime. So that'd be it. I think it's interesting that Los Angeles Rams spelt out sums to 218. I'm going to keep an eye on Los Angeles Rams throughout the season. See how far they go. But they could lose this game here with the 32 connections for the Seahawks. There's plenty of connections for the Seahawks to win this game. It could be identical to the Monday game with the 65 and the 32, the 32 and the 32. The 101 helps. 26. Russell Wilson gets us 101. So there's definitely a lot of things going in the favor for Seahawks here. But I can definitely make a case for the Rams as well with the 78 and 91, the 179. They becoming 4 and 1 and 2 and 0. 20 sums to 107. 41 the 13th prime, 13 date numerology. So there's still numbers here for Rams as well. This is going to get me though, the 32. It's going to make it tough for me. Seeing if I'm going to go with that or not. I don't know. I'll have to think about it a little bit. What else? What else? I think that's it. 47, 97, 97 the 25th prime. 47, 92, Seattle Seahawks 92. Yeah, I think that's about it. At least for right now. This definitely should give you guys a jumping off start to add more to it if you feel the need to, or if you'd want to or like to. Definitely encourage you to do as much as you can to feel comfortable. But I'm going to go ahead and call it for now. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully you were able to see both sides relatively. And I wish you guys the best of luck. Thank you for the support.